My name is Airyus, and I tell stories. Welcome, Radventurer, to another Radventure. This story begins right here on the land we ride today. Bear Creek Lake Park may look like a peaceful recreation area, but for thousands of years, it was something else. A gathering ground, a trading post, and according to those who whisper about the past, a place where the spirits of the old ones still walk. Long before it was a park, this was Ute and Arapaho land. They would gather near these waters for ceremony and trade. At night, fires burned in circles and drums carried across the valleys. Even today, campers sometimes swear they hear drumming by the creek, faint rhythmic beats that don't match the footsteps of deer or the wind in the cottonwoods. They say if you stop talking, if you stop pedaling for just a moment, you might hear it too. As the pioneers came through in the mid-1800s, they called this area Skunk Hollow, probably because of the critters that made their homes in the underbrush. But the pioneers also told darker tales. Wagons sometimes camped near here and woke to find strange arrangements of stones stacked in patterns that no one could explain. Tools moved in the night. Fires that have been dead and cold would flare again with no one nearby. They chalked it up to superstition, but the stories never really stopped. One ranger told me she was driving through the campground loop after dark when she heard what sounded like wood knocking on wood. She stopped her truck. Nothing. It started again. Knock, knock, knock. She got out with her flashlight. The trees were still. The campground was empty. And yet she swears she heard drumming fade away into the cottonwoods along the creek. Others say that when you pass through here at night, you can see breath misting in the air, even when it's warm. They call them cold spots, places where the past lingers, where the veil between then and now thins just enough for you to feel it. So now as we roll into Skunk Hollow itself, here's the part I love most. Some campers say they wake up to find their gear moved, water jugs tipped over, ropes tied in knots. With no footprints, no paw prints, just the sense that something wanted them to notice. And if you're really lucky, or maybe unlucky, you'll hear footsteps circling your tent, slow, steady, never hurrying, like someone walking the old ceremonial grounds, keeping time with the drums only they can hear. Welcome to Skunk Hollow. Take a breath. Stretch your legs, look around. By day, it's just a quiet campground, but by night, you might just feel you've got company. And remember, when you ride through old grounds like this, you're not just pedaling on trails, you're rolling across centuries of memory, layered with stories, laughter, sorrow, and if you believe the tales, spirits that never really left.